Now listen, if broccoli isn't your bag, then please bear with me, but saying that, you did click on a video clearly depicting broccoli, so you really only have yourself to blame. Actually, no, why am I even apologizing? We should hold our tongues, bow our heads low, and kneel before the queen of vegetables. Growing broccoli the right way can teach us a lot. After all, she likes full sun, but not too much heat. She's a heavy feeder, but with different requirements at different stages in the life cycle, and above all, she demands regular watering. More to the point, give broccoli everything she desires, and she will reward you with the tightest, hardest, and densest green nugs imaginable, also filling your body full of essential vitamins K, C, and A, as well as phosphorus, manganese, potassium, copper, magnesium, zinc, iron, selenium, and calcium. So stand up, brush yourself down, and let's learn how to best please her. I started my broccoli seeds indoors last September, 4 or 5 varieties. I live in a hot climate, so the fall is the only time I can grow broccoli successfully outdoors. Too much heat and she bolts or produces open, wispy florets. A cool basement, along with an LEC 315 and Super Sprouter propagator, provide the perfect germination environment. My go-to method for propagating outdoor plants is to fill a cell tray with vermisoil and wet each cell thoroughly. Push down a little with your finger on each tray to make sure they're properly filled, adding more mix if required. You've got to make the most of each cell to maximize their viability and longevity for seedling development. Make a little hole in each one, around 5 millimeters deep or 1/5 of an inch. Pop in 1 or 2 seeds in each, cover, push down lightly. I said lightly, a little more and you're done. Now the perlite and lava rock in the vermisoil provide ample aeration and drainage, so you don't have to worry about compaction. And as long as I don't drown it like a flooded rice paddy, you really don't have to worry about overwetting at this stage. Now the principal ingredients in vermisoil are coconut coir and peat moss for moisture retention, earthworm castings, compost and bat guano for nitrogen and beneficial biology, plus a bunch of other organic inputs for a broad spectrum of fertility. It also contains mycorrhizal fungi, but this is redundant for broccoli as it doesn't associate with brassicas, even if they are queens. So the seedlings can last in these trays for quite a while as long as you keep them moist. You can see the roots are coming out of the bottom, and that's all good. When they need watering every day, it's time to transplant onto nursery pots. Again, I'm using vermisoil for this stage. Then, a few weeks later, I transplant into 5 or 7 gallon fabric pots filled with vermifier, a very rich potting mix that provides lots of nutrition to my hungry broccoli in order to develop large leaves and strong stems. Now, my original plan was to grow my plants to full maturity in the Grow Pro pots. I gave them all the love I could, watering them in with a fresh brew of Vermi tea diluted 50-1. This is an actively aerated microbial tea that puts a wonderful diverse range of beneficial biology into your potting mix to help speed up nutrient cycling and make all the goodies in the vermifier more quickly available. However, no matter how often I visited, the wind started to dry the pots out too quickly, and so I decided to make up some beds, dig some holes, and bury the fabric pots directly in the soil. It worked great, especially at keeping my top dressings in place. I distributed this all around the base of the plants. Then, 3 weeks later, I do the same with PK Boost. After all that phosphorus and potassium has got to come from somewhere, and the plants are hungry for it. Now, before I show you the final harvestable main heads, check this out. I gave some spare broccoli seedlings to some of my friends and neighbors, and one of them has hinted more than once that I coddle my plants, saying stuff like, "I just put them in la terre and profit from Mother Nature, Everest. No need to add anything." Well, let's have a peek in her garden, and look at those poor specimens, not profiting at all. In fact, they're barely receiving any sun at midday. Neither are they really flowering. Just look at those fragile, thin stalks poking out from the dry, compacted, sandy soil. Barely any organic matter in here, let alone other inputs. And these, my friends, are the rewards you reap. Remember, people, we are not growing wild prairie grass here. We are nurturing highly cultivated, modern vegetables. They need love, and broccoli needs a whole lot of it in order to reach its full potential, especially a PK Boost to develop those large flowers. I mean, really, just imagine how those poor seedlings felt going from their nursery pots full of rich vermisoil into the shockingly poor dirt. And certainly no way to treat a queen. No way at all. In my garden, on the other hand, and I don't mean to gloat, but wow, green, nuggety goodness, thick, beefy stems, same seedlings, completely different beast. All thanks to a good soil mix, regular watering, compost tea, and plenty of organic matter and 2 top dressings. And once I harvest the main heads, I'll follow up with a 3rd top dressing to encourage those satellite heads to grow up a little and bulk out. So hopefully I can get a 2nd crop before early spring. For now, though, this bad boy is destined for my steamer. Harvest in the morning and don't cook them for too long. Take care, amigos. Don't forget to love your vegetables because they will surely love you back. Adios, amigos. This is Everest, OUT.